Excuse me. Can I stand up in here?
Are we live right now?
Yeah. Are you covered up?
That looks kind of disgusting.
What?
I said that looks very like, what the fuck is that? And it looks disgusting.
With this? No?
Yeah, from my view.
Hi, world. Hello, world.
We're back from Europe.
We're back.
Back in the back.
We are back from Europe. We are so excited to be back home in our bathtub. Are you guys excited? Oh my God. I hope you enjoyed that intro, courtesy of My Little Pony. Here we go. No, is that true? We were just using your filter, Facebook. Don't try to cut us off now. All right. Hey guys.
Hi.
Who all's watching? Hey Lauren. There's two other people watching. I don't know who, but hello. Here we go.
Is it hot?
Oh, it's Manifestation Bathtub.
Wait, what is it?
I'm not gonna do that again.
One more time? Wait,
No, you only get that once per episode. Hi! Internet! Hello!
Oh, good lamb
Hey
chop, get her
guys!
buff.
Say hi!
Hi.
Say hi to us. Lammy's in the room now too. You can't see her, but she's in here saying hi. She's gonna sit by the bath.
The last time I did Manifestation Bathtub on my own, I showed everybody my naked ass in the mirror.
Hi, Leah.
And that's why you tune in, right?
Oh, I love you. Yeah, so hello world. Tell us who's here. Let us see. Hi, Janet. Pray for Vegas. Yes, we are about to pray for Vegas, actually. Thank you for reminding me. Not that I needed a reminder. It's okay. It's on the agenda, actually. Hi, Lauren. Who else is watching today? Who we got watching? Great. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. It's been a while. We've been gone. Hey, Rochelle. We've been gone for a while. We've been in Europe. I've been in Europe for 6 weeks. I was planning on doing some manifestation bathtubs while I was there, but
Europe doesn't have any bathtubs.
A, Europeans don't have bathtubs. Hey, Carlos. B, Wi-Fi over there sucks. Even if you're in someone's house or like at a cafe or something, I tried to do some live videos and they all got cut off. Hi, Sarah. So I didn't really manage many live videos while I was gone, and maybe that's actually a good thing.
Sometimes it's okay just to take a break.
Sometimes it's okay, just take a little break. It's okay to let people miss you a little bit. right? I'm sure you guys missed us.
Did you miss us? Did you miss
So,
the boob shots?
Let's...
Accidental boob and butt shots. Did you miss the wisdom?
Well, there's wisdom too. And in case you missed the intro, this bath has a lovely unicorn bath bomb in it with some glitter that my sister gave me for my birthday. Thank you, Katie. I love you.
We always...
Who's Tomar? Hi, Tomar.
Tomar Bar or...
Hi.
Hi.
So...
We always accept bath bombs in the mail.
If anybody would like to send us a bath bomb, if you'd like to be featured on Manifestation Bathtub, just send us a bath bomb to 3272 Orange Avenue, San Diego, California, 92104. Addressed to Lamb Chop Volcano.
And you can send us a bath bomb and something to read on live.
Yeah, totally. So first things first today, I would like to just take a moment of bath time silence for all of the victims who were shot and killed in Las Vegas last night.
There's something that happened in Barcelona too, right?
There's a lot of protests and stuff going on in Barcelona. I don't know if people are being killed, but it seems like there's some riots and things like that. So, hey Corey. So, Tomar, cool. We met at San Diego Comic Con.
Cool.
Okay, great. All right, so let's all take a moment of silence for Las Vegas. I am just so grateful that we are together.
Me too.
And alive at the same time, in the same realm, in the same universe. And I'm really glad that oh my God, I'm so grateful that all my friends are safe. Maitini and Hiba and all of our other Las Vegas friends, Lisa
was
Sunderberg.
there too. All the people at Thrive.
We are just really, really thankful, really grateful that everyone we know is safe and alive. And we had something crazy happen last night too.
Yeah.
So I made a post about it today, but if you didn't see the post, basically we went out to dinner last night with the couple who was watching our dogs while we were gone. We'd never met them before. Brand new friends. We just knew them from the internet. And we went to go meet them down at the marina in San Diego, Chula Vista actually. They're temporarily staying in an RV park down there. And it's right on the water.
Really, it's more like an RV resort.
It's a resort. It is very fancy. And there's all these yachts and things right on the water. And we went to this, very American San Diego themed seafood restaurant right on the wharf, which was, it's called the Galley. Lots of fish and chips and country music, and it was real fun. Yeah. And we're walking them back to their RV afterwards because we want to go see this fancy RV park and look at all the boats. And
they're telling us about this wind sound thing where the wind blows by and it hums like Brahmari.
It's a sculpture. It's
really
this
cool.
metal sculpture. Hey Angie, and it hums and buzzes in the wind when the wind blows through it, and
really cool.
It's beautiful, and it's actually in memoriam of someone. And so this is before everything started in Las Vegas. We were just having dinner conversation with our friends. Nobody was looking at their phones. So none of that was happening yet. And even if it was happening, we wouldn't have known. And we're all standing there surrounding this sculpture, just kind of taking it in.
I'm just putting my ear on it, like, cool.
And right next to the path are these big boulders, big sharp boulders leading down a hill into the bay. And there's a couple other people around us, but not too many. Hi, Daniel.
It's pretty quiet. It's quiet. It's like
it's
9 p.m.
Yeah, and I'm just standing there, and I just happened to look over and see this older gentleman, stumble and fall down the rocks that lead right down into the water. I'm like, oh, hey, are you okay? And as I go to walk towards him, he just starts rolling continuously down these big, bulky boulders. It's not like a very rollable surface, but somehow he kept rolling down this hill, and I was like, wait a minute, hey, stop rolling, come back here, hey, and I start walking over. I'm like, shit. So I like take off my scarf and take off my sweater and throw off my sandals and throw them up the hill and take off my purse, and I start climbing down these boulders, and bloop, the man just falls in the water. Now he doesn't even fall, he just gently, in very slow motion, rolls into the water and just starts bobbing like Wilson.
Kind of face down.
No, he wasn't face down, but he was not very aware of what was
not
going
in
on.
control.
He was extremely drunk, and you could tell because he was not responding to us saying anything until I got in the water with him, and I was like, hey, can you swim? And he was like, yeah. I was like, can you swim to me? And he was like, whoa. And so I grab his hand, and our friend Jaden grabs his other hand, and we start pulling him out, and he just flops.
He had no control.
Hi, Rossi. Hi. Yeah, and he just flops onto the rocks. No control over his body. We keep trying to get him up, and he keeps flopping and falling back down again. And he's bigger than all of us.
He's huge.
Not a huge man, but, probably at least 225 or so.
And he was soaking wet.
And completely
covered in blood.
Drunk and covered in blood. Not covered. It wasn't serious, but you know how you bleed more if you get wet. He had a gash on his shin and on his nose. Hey, Alyssa. And anyway, so we slowly, rock by rock, get him all the way up back to the top, basically carrying him back up there. Oh, thanks, Rossi. And hey, Carrie. So we get him up there, and he's just so embarrassed, and he's so thankful, and he's like, you guys are heroes, and he's like, you're all young enough to be my kids, and I'm so embarrassed how to get this drunk, and the thing we kept telling him, the only thing I could think of to tell him to help him feel a little less embarrassed was we've all been there. Because we have on some level, I'm sure all of us have been in a situation that felt a little embarrassing, whether we were wasted or not, where we needed the help of a stranger.
We've all done something that we wish we wouldn't have done. We've all done something that we're ashamed of, that was a big moment of contrast, a big moment of embarrassment, a big fuck up, a big whoopsie. We've all done it.
Yeah. And I'm sure all of us have also relied on the kindness of strangers before too, at some point in our life. And what I was thinking was just that if we had been there 10 minutes, 30 seconds before or after that, he might not be alive right now. He would have just bobbed along that water, silent as can be, not even realizing.
No, he would have died.
Yeah, and so I feel super grateful that we were there at the right time and that we happened to see it, because it happened very quietly and very quickly.
I didn't even know it happened.
Yeah, Kit was next to me. He didn't even know it happened.
I had my ear on the humming thing, and I look up and I hear, whoa, 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 and you're in the water with him, basically.
Yeah.
Like, it happened so fast.
Yeah, and so we walk him back to his RV. He's okay. He didn't hit his head or anything like that. He was okay. He needed a Band-Aid or two, but he was all right. And it just really, like, an experience like that is so bizarre, especially to share with people you barely know. We just met these people for the first time, and we just saved someone's life together. You know we're going to be friends with these people for life. And it's just such a bizarre thing, but also such a beautiful moment to realize how precious life is, and how you really need to show up 100% all the time, because less than an hour later, all those people in Vegas died. Less than an hour later. And, we had a very small example of that in our life, and we were able to save someone's life, and then just a few hours away from here, something horrible and crazy and unexpected happened at a music festival. And it just really makes me extremely grateful for you, for this life that we're building together, because we just got done traveling in Europe for 6 weeks. We were in Scotland, Spain, Italy, Germany, England, Iceland, France. We are so fortunate. We are so lucky But also, we chose this. We chose this life that we are excited about. And sometimes it feels a little scary to be doing these things and to be, putting ourselves out there like that and traveling for 6 weeks at a time. And, you don't know what's going to happen. But at the same time, I would not trade it for anything in the world because I love traveling. It lights up my spirit. I love teaching yoga. I love connecting to our yoga community. I love teaching ceremony. I love leading retreats. I love doing body work. And that's what I was doing the whole time I was gone. I was doing all of the things that light me up and that help other people heal. And that's what I'm meant to do. So
what's the lesson here, hon?
The lesson here is don't waste another fucking minute.
Yeah.
It's if there's some reason in your life that you're doing something you don't feel connected to, or something that dims your spirit, or something that you really don't want to be doing with your life, why are you doing it? Why not make a change right now and just do what it is you want to do, even if it scares the shit out of you?
I think the other lesson too that I've got from the past few days is, and it's happened in my own life, is you can't have the breakdown. It's okay to have the breakdown as long as you're willing to have the breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
And I take that in terms of Vegas and in terms of this man. When he got drunk and rolled down that cliff, he was just like, I feel so embarrassed. Let's go have a drink. And it's like, let go of your fucking shame and make a choice. Let go of your fucking sadness and make a choice. Let go of your grief and make a choice. This grief, this sadness, this shame, it's here to tell you this is not how you're supposed to be living. There's something better out there for you. There's connection, there's love, there's abundance, there's your family, there's so many good things that you're wasting your life on. And what can you create from this fucked up moment right here?
Manifestation only works if you align your vibration with the vibration of what you want. So if you look at this crazy shit in the world that's happening right now and you think, oh my God, I'm so sad. Oh my God, the world is scary. Oh my God, I'm never gonna leave my house again. People are terrible. People are frightening. If you internalize all of that stuff, or if you look at all the things you've done, you feel shame over them. You feel like, oh, I might as well just get drunk again tonight because I got drunk last night.
Or you feel defeated.
Yeah, so you are not going to manifest anything positive into your life, any positive changes, if these things that take place only put you down here and thinking about what could have been or the bad things that are happening. You need to attune yourself. You need to raise your vibration to match what it is you want, where you want to be in your life. So if you want to be somewhere where you're happy, in love, having lots of sex, feeling good in your body, pain-free, traveling the world, making tons of money, do you think that you're going to attract any of that stuff if all you're thinking about is people are evil, my life sucks, I hate what I do, I hate myself, I'm ugly, my body looks terrible.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit. Yeah. Are you gonna attract this stuff?
Or
with
even
those thoughts?
Or even if you're concerned about like who's called a terrorist and who's not, it's like, why don't we just focus on the solution? Why don't we just focus on what we want?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why we all take a moment of silence. Instinctually, we know that when something fucked up happens, the best way to get to our wisdom is take a moment before you act. Take a moment of stillness. Take a moment to connect to your wiser self, to your ancestors, to your spirit guides, to your inner truth. Instead of just acting, reacting, moving from a strongly wild, intense emotional place, that moment of silence is there for a reason. Mm-hmm. And it's there to say, what just happened? Let's breathe it in. What do we want? Mm-hmm. What, at heart, do we all really, really, really want?
Yeah.
And how do we use this as a clarifying moment to go and create that?
Yeah, and what I wrote in the title of the video was your biggest breakdown can be your biggest breakthrough. That's a quote from one of our teachers, Sebastian. And he would use that all the time during our training events, our coaching events. When someone was having a big breakdown, they were stuck in their shit and they were thinking, oh my God, I'm not good enough. I can't do this thing that I really want to do in my life. I'm too poor. I'm too ugly. I'm too fat. Whatever. I have too many kids. I don't have enough time. That they break down, they're in this very vulnerable moment, and this is intentionally done during the event to highlight contrast. And Sebastian would always say, your biggest breakdown is your biggest breakthrough. You can't have a big breakthrough unless you have a big breakdown, which is generally true. A lot of times people don't realize they need to change until they've hit rock bottom.
There's some people who are very sensitive, and little breakdowns will propel them, and they'll learn from them. But a lot of people, they're so fucking numb to the world, like the entire world is so fucking numb, that it takes a moment like this for us to wake up.
Yeah. Do you want to read Lauren's comment?
Yeah, it says, I have so much to share with y'all. Your last tarot reading hit me in all of the feels and set forth a big thought process. Fuck. I added that fuck. I still have some more piecing together to do, but I feel brighter already. Oh my God, that's amazing. There you go. Like that is it. That is like, it hit me in all the feels and set forth a big thought process, which is, sitting in the stillness with it, sitting with it, breathing it in, and then the fucking breakthrough. Like, that's it right there. So we took a moment. Hey, Emily. We took a moment at the beginning of the video to have a moment of silence for everyone in Vegas. And this is something Kit and I have been doing a lot more of lately is stillness. Taking moments of silence. So in that moment of silence, not only are we acknowledging the pain and the heartbreak and the deaths of all those people, but we're also acknowledging where all of us are in our lives right now. And what's important to us. So if you look at what happened and you think, oh my God, I'm so lucky to be alive. Oh my God, I need to not hold anything back. I need to tell everyone in my life how much I love them. I need to go out and do this thing I've always wanted to do. Make my YouTube video or skydive or have a baby or whatever it is you're holding yourself back from doing. Take that moment of silence to sit with it and then make a courageous decision. Make an action step. Go sign up for that marathon. Go, hire a coach. Not all of us can take these steps by ourselves. Sometimes we need somebody there to support us. Which leads me to our next big announcement. You want to announce it? Yeah, so if you're thinking about making a big change in your life, and you're thinking, you're right, Volcanoes. You're thinking, life is fucking short. What the fuck am I doing? Life is short. Opportunity passes. I need to get my ass in gear, and I haven't done it yet. I need some help. That's what we're here for. This is what we do. We help people make these big shifts in their life. So that they can make bigger impacts on the world. So that when crazy fucking shit happens, they know and they have an action plan for how they're making a difference in the people's lives around them. Mm-hmm. And in their own life, yeah. And so we're starting our next round of coaching in about 8 days. Next week. In a week-ish, on the 9th. October 9th is the first day. That's 6 days. No, that's 7 days. Today's the 2nd. Yeah. Yes, that's in 1 week. 8 days. Whatever. It's in about a week. And we have an amazing group of people who are doing this program with us. We have 2 levels, level 1 and level 2. Level 1 is to get your dreams started. It's like a kickoff. It's like help you clarify your vision, remove limiting beliefs, take the first steps towards your dream. Level 2 is all of that stuff and becoming a coach with us. Becoming a Volcano coach. Yeah, how to do what we've done for people. And the cool thing about this is that we have so many previous clients who have re-enrolled to learn how to coach because our coaching had such a big impact on their life. Like,
yeah.
What a fucking compliment.
Yeah, it's amazing. And, you know, just so you guys know, hey, Remy. Hi, Raymond. Sorry,
Hi.
Keep interrupting, but I'm just excited to see everybody here. We've spent the last 10 months of our lives dedicating ourselves to learning about all of this stuff, really throwing ourselves deeply into it, and we are so
It's not just
grateful
10 months. It's you know,
well,
the
yeah,
last 6 years at least, but
what I was
10 months in focusing on coaching. Go ahead, keep going.
What I was going to say was I'm just so grateful to Life on Fire and Nick Unsworth and his whole company for being there in the right place at the right time for us. And we found them, and since then we've really invested a lot of money and a lot of time into learning from them and growing within their community and growing as leaders. And I just want to thank them for that opportunity and let you guys know that we want to pass on what we've taken away from this program to you guys and just share it and help you get motivated to make big changes in your life.
Yeah, and you know, it's been such a blessing to learn the things that we've learned because previous to learning this stuff, I've had friends come to me and need support, and I was not impactful as I was after I learned this stuff. And knowing that I can make such a huge impact on people's lives because of the tools I have now is such a blessing. And we want to share that with people. We want other people to be able to do that as well.
So anyway, if you're feeling that nudge in your life, if you're feeling like you want to do something different, you don't know what the fuck it is, you want to make a change, you want to live more brightly, you want to live more in the way that your spirit dictates, as Anna Forrest would say, let us help you figure it out. We have the tools now, and we're super excited to share them with you because this is something that cannot be contained, it cannot be kept quiet, it needs to be shared with everyone we know.
It can't be hidden.
It can't be hidden. And that's what Life on Fire is all about too, is about sharing this stuff with everybody. You know, that's what Nick Unsworth always talks about is that he wants to transform as many lives as possible all over the world. And so that's our next step is reaching within our own community and helping people create that transformation. So anyway, guys.
If you're curious.
Yeah, just send us a message.
If you're feeling the nudge, just act on the nudge. You don't have to go any further than that. We can have a conversation. Just take the first step. Because life is short. And if you're not willing to have, if you're having a breakdown right now, why don't you just take the next step and have the breakthrough?
Yep.
Yeah.
This has been a very serious manifestation bathtub today. Thank you for watching.
And let's
tune in
finish
next week.
Let's finish it with a moment of silence. And tune in after you say what you're gonna say.
Oh, that was just good. That's it. Just tune in next week, next Monday. We'll be back every Monday from now on, until further notice. Because this is our favorite day of the week, bathtub day.
Monday.
I mean, we get in the bathtub every day, let me just say. But
So let's finish with a moment of silence. And now that we've talked to you a little bit about what the moment of silence is, I'll recap. Moment of silence is just to sit back, calm the crazy thoughts, calm the emotions, honor everybody we've lost, but also honor that you're still here and you get to make a positive impact on people. What has this tragedy, what desire has it created within you? Has it created anger, like nastiness, rage, or can you take a moment of silence and calm that and realize that deep down what we all want is happiness, love, connection, and safety? So the moment of silence is your way to tap into what you want and get the wisdom to go and create that and take wise action. So let's take one more moment. We'll see you next week.
Bye, wisdom keepers.
One last comment. The thing that thou hast heard of me among my witnesses, the same comment thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach each others also. Thanks, Raymond.
Thanks, Raymond. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next week.